Everyone's here this morning and doing well. Tux really does sleep in that hutch pretty much every night with the heating pad in there. These guys usually are all three piled up on the platform. I'm headed over to the garage to give Gypsy some food. We're going to release him this morning after I get back. Johnny fed Panther and Gray for me this morning. I needed to move stuff away from the refrigerator. The repair guy could come as early as 8. Don was airing up the tire, and we've got the garage door barricaded, so it's been a little bit of a different morning. Good morning, Ruby. Well, we're on time for 7:20 this morning. It's 38 out there, and we didn't seem to get the rain overnight that they said we might, so the road surface is dry and it's not icy. So that's always a relief. But our cement part of our driveway, the hill, is a great litmus test in the morning for whether or not raised road surfaces are okay. If Don can navigate it by walking or by unicycle, then that's a fairly good indicator that the rest of the road will be okay. Not a lot of sky color this morning. It's looking like it's going to be a clear and pretty day though. Well, I am going to stop at the church, St. Bonacatin Center, but only for a couple of minutes since that repair guy could come anytime after 8. And I'd like to be there mostly so that Don can do his work without having to, you know, monitor the service guy. Make sure the kitties are okay, although nighttime and midnight will hide. So there's not too many worries there, as long as the guy doesn't leave the door wide open, but you know. Well, this is the first time all week between the weather and commitments that I've actually been able to get out of the car and stretch for a minute. The color reflected west over downtown is really pretty this morning. Alright, I'm cold enough. Well, it's, for all intents and purposes, entirely gone. They must have, I don't know, that's just, apparently this road 12 thing is coming there, more housing. Maybe to look like this housing, I don't know. Probably more to look like these things in front of me, these modern looking apartments, condos, whatever that is. I'm good with them. They're what, 3-4 stories tall. They're not overwhelming for the city landscape. I'm back home. No service guy yet. Time for a second cup of coffee, and I got to finish up yesterday's video. So I got the rest of the presents installed on the lower shelves. It was kind of a pain because I had to pull off the windows to reach in there to do it properly, but I got it done. And I'm working on, gonna put on the rest of the roof, the second row roof slopes. It's 11:45 and the service guy was supposed to be here between 8 and 12, and he's not here, and no call and no email either. Not happy. there. You ready to go? So you can get where you're going during almost about your normal time to be out and about. Ate an entire another can of food. See, it's all gone. You ready to go? Donnie's going to carry you to the front porch so we can leave you go back where we got you from. So you won't be confused. I'm sorry you've been scared. You please come back and see me and eat or I'll be worried about you, okay? You're very pretty and I'd like to see you. Okay? On your mark, get set.
You sure?
Go.
Hang on.
Yeah, you gotta push it in. Yeah. I know you know. Too bad you're going the wrong direction. Turn around and go. Donnie's got things to do so he can carry the crate where he's going. Oh, he's gonna realize real quick. Bye. Bye, Gypsy. Come back soon, okay? Yeah, well, at least he went exactly where he knows to go.
Yeah, he seemed to be not slowed him up a bit.
Yeah, he's heading toward the culvert. He must go underneath when it's not too wet. Because I've never seen him cross the driveway. All right. I'm in. Ruby headed to get Johnny. 217 is more like 220, but that should be totally fine. Don's in there on the phone. Called back the number that we originally called to get service on the refrigerator under our extended warranty, and it's just a good thing he's talking to him and not me, because they were making him, you know, repeat all this stuff again, and then the one girl was making sure the door was already, you know, was shutting properly, wasn't our problem, and it was really kind of infuriating. So better him than me. I was a support person for a really long time, so I should be sympathetic, but actually for me it sort of tends to work the other way, because I put up with a lot of abuse when I was a support person. Anyway, he's going to message me with an update. I doubt very seriously anyone is coming today now, after I moved stuff off the counter and got ready for their visit and gave up our walk time this morning and, you know, all that good stuff. Well, we're supposed to fall down to 20 degrees tonight, and WRAL said if we get into the teens, so I guess 19 or below, we will have been colder than we've been in the last 3 years. I think the nice thing is, though, is that it's really going to warm back up tomorrow to above freezing. So I only get worried about the kitties if we have days that stay below freezing, and particularly multiple ones in a row. But there's lots of options out there for kitties staying warm, so I try not to worry too much. Mostly I keep an eye on Panther on the front porch, because he's my eldest kitty and he's the one I would be most concerned about. Well, as we come back into Fuquay, it's only 42 degrees out there. I'm not sure if Don and I are going to walk or not. I don't know what's going on with work. He did finally get us a new service appointment for January the 14th. That's next Friday. It's quite frustrating. They say they tried to call, couldn't reach us, and therefore didn't come. First off, Don told them to call me, gave them my number. I heard him do this, told them not to call him. Same standard thing. If you need us, you need to contact me, because I'm just more social and paying attention to my phone. Don's knee deep in work, and he's not, you know, during the day he's not looking at stuff. And we made an agreement that we would be there. I would much rather be charged the late service fee for coming out and we're not home than for you just to not show after you've told me you're coming. But anyway, they didn't leave a message that we can see. The phone didn't show that they called, so I'm quite skeptical. But he has a ticket number now, and he has a name of a person he talked to, someone that works locally for this Service Quick or Quick Service Company, and we should, you know, hopefully next Friday the person will actually come. It is quite frustrating that we don't have that freezer. For one thing is that you know, we keep ice packs in there, which is thankfully not something that can spoil, but right now, you know, they're having to stay out in the garage, and Johnny puts one in his lunch every day, so it's not a super inconvenience. At least we can still freeze them, but it would be nice to be able to do it back in the house. He's on the branch right in front of you. Look straight, and he's eating something. He flew up onto that branch. Just look straight over Ruby's hood.
Oh, I see it.
He's eating something. He's got something. I'm zoomed in as far as I can get with this camera. Oh.
It's a leaf.
Well, I hardly doubt he was eating a leaf, but you never know. He's still eating a piece of meat. He must have grabbed whatever it is and the leaf at the same time. Let me try to get his picture with my iPhone. Johnny said in his claws, he went down to the creek, grabbed a rat. Johnny said he saw the small tail, and it's in his talons right now, and he's up there, but he hasn't started eating on it yet. Huh. I sure hope they build close to the driveway again this year, because I really missed last year not being able to visit with them more. He definitely had him some piece of meat. Tore it into shreds and was eating it. Cleaned off his beak. Little go to the bathroom.
It's Friday. It's Friday and I'm off work.
Oh goodness, and I feel like we're on a roller coaster, and our schedule has been disrupted every day this week, and I can't get anything done in the allotted time, and so we have to walk really fast because I got to take Johnny to Taekwondo, and we've got 5 or 10 minutes less than we need, and I need my hat and I didn't bring it, and can I whine some more because I want to whine.
Sounds like you got that down pretty good there.
It's cold. I want to whine. It's bitter cold. That wind is not good.
Yeah, I would agree.
And we're having this voicemail fiasco on Dawn's phone.
Yeah, but I got this girl. She's a real queen of technology. She's fixing it for me.
This is true. I'm trying anyway. It's not fair being an Apple user with no problems and having to figure out Android stuff for Android users that can't figure it out, though. Right?
That's right. But I sure appreciate it. I really do. Well, I can't. So I found out the reason I'm not communicating is because I don't know how to operate my phone.
Well, that's not new news to me. Don's been getting texts. He just doesn't get voicemails. Most people don't leave him voicemails. Most people text him. At work, they use Slack or they text his phone number. They don't generally call.
Right.
Oh. And I'm trying to fix your communication problems because when I call, I want answers.
Yes, ma'am.
We did prove that Samsung did not call him and did not call him and leave him a message. But I did receive a text after the new appointment set up to my phone number, which implies that they actually have the number we told them when we made the appointment. I am not in a good mood about this today. But I dutifully moved all the stuff back around the refrigerator. I didn't take anything out today, but there was stuff around the refrigerator. I've dutifully put it all back in its place, only to be moved again next Friday.
Yes, ma'am. Brr, she froze me.
Yeah, it's cold out there, people. It's cold. It's 41 and it's got 20-mile-an-hour sustained winds, it feels like. And how'd we do?
50 minutes, 32 seconds, 2.63 miles, 1910 per mile, 251 calories, 4,542 steps, average heartbeat of 124. I can't see that. Was 136 peak or what's that?
158 was your peak.
158 was the peak.
Right. Well, we ran about 7/10 of a mile today. Yeah. 2 full scoreboard to scoreboards, and then around to the parking lot again because we were running late.
Yeah, I was a little doggle behind her, and I had to run to catch up with her because she was smoking me.
Right. Well, I wasn't trying to smoke you. I'm really trying to run at a pace that keeps my heart 160 or below.
Yeah.
And if it I'm really not trying to run too I'm trying to do an all-day pace and just complete my Anyway, we got 7 minutes to get to the house to not be late, so that's good. It won't take 7 minutes, thank goodness. I'm so glad it's over today. But I'm glad we went. I really am. I don't like not doing what I was supposed to.
That's right.
We haven't had tacos in forever because, you know, we normally don't eat shells. But I'm trying this Siete brand. 7, huh? I don't know why. This is a family. Maybe that's their last name. Oh, that would be a little unusual. Anyway, we're going to give it a try. We've got all the works here. It looks yummy. 2 of those shells is 15 carbs. So not horrible, but, you know, more than normal for us.